What's going on, guys? Live TCG here. Today we're going to be taking a look at a few cards that are under the $50 price point that I do think will go great in your collection and are still undervalued. So first up, we have the Entei from Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery. You guys already know if you've opened up Crown Zenith before. Super fun set to open. I slept on it for way too long. After a little bit, usually the set comes out, people get to know it, and then at first they're not really feeling it, but then a few months later when they realize how good the set is, it absolutely explodes, and that's what's happening right now. So let's take a look at these cards. Entei is currently at $34 near mint on TCG Player Market Price. One of my favorite arts from the set. Some people don't like it, they think it's too cartoony, but in my opinion, it is really good art. Let's see what else we got. Next up, we have the Suicune V from the Galarian Gallery as well. $44 last sold. This card was $25 not even a month ago, and now it basically doubled in price. Doesn't mean it's a good card, but definitely has one of the cleanest artworks out of the 3 legendary dogs and in all of Crown Zenith. And next up, we have the Raikou V at $38, also from Crown Zenith. Dope art, kind of like I wish this one was called Raging Bolt, because I feel like he's literally bolting in the artwork. Super clean. Last sold's 38 bucks. Let's check out some data. Does say, maybe mid 20s. There's a few in the upper 30s. Not really sure why, the price is all over like that, but I would say it's about a $30 card right now for the Raikou. And next up, we have the Zacian V from Crown Zenith as well. Pretty much made a quick double up in the last 2 weeks from $10 all the way up to almost 20 bucks. Right now, pretty much everything is doubled in price. So anything I'm saying, it's not smart, it's not a good play, but everything is just moving up. And these are my favorite cards right now from sets that I still think have a little bit of opportunity in them, because not everybody does have the money to buy, the new Pikachu EXs and the Milotics and, anything from Prismatic Evolutions, because those cards are, a few $100s. But, somebody has a couple extra bucks in their pocket at the end of the week. They have $100 to spend on Pokemon. They could buy all 3 legendary dogs and this. Or they could buy 5 or 6 different cards, or 1 or 2 $50 cards, and that's probably a lot better off than buying one Prismatic ETB for $100 and pulling absolutely nothing. So I think that's the good move, is to literally buy a few of these cool cards over buying something like a Prismatic ETB right now, or paying $250 for a Surging Sparks booster box just to pull a $20 secret rare. And you can't have the Zacian without the Zamazenta V as well. $11 for a lightly played copy. This man's standing on business right now. Let's see some last solds for it. 11 bucks, 12 bucks. Somebody bought 3 of them. People are buying multiples. Two copies at 11, 12. About a $10 card. You go to a show, offer 8 bucks. Somebody will definitely take it. These are great binder cards and great cards to add to the collection if you just like having beautiful artwork in your binder. Also, one of my favorites from the set as well, which is definitely underrated, but definitely on the mega rise right now, is the Latias from Crown Zenith, because Sam's Club, they release those boxes, so it's more accessible. So now people are really starting to realize how many good artworks and good cards and hits are in these sets. So Latias was about $3, $4, and now it's spiking $9, pretty much doubled in price as well. Data 13, 7, 9, 8, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 8, anywhere from 8 to 10, $11 card at the moment. Probably just gonna be another card to hit $20 at some point, because this set's gonna get harder and harder to find. Packs are anywhere between $6 to $8 a booster pack, I believe, right now for Crown Zenith, unless you find it for retail, which is getting really, really hard because there's a lot of bots out there and there's a lot of Discord groups, and people are basically just glued to their phones and computers all day just waiting to, buy what's next. And then we got some cards from a newer set, Surging Sparks. We got the Ceruledge, one of the dopest artworks from Surging Sparks. I'm not too familiar with like the super ultra modern Pokemon. I'm more of a vintage guy and, stuff that came out in the last few years. But in the last 2 or 3 years, I haven't really kept up with the new Pokemon. I keep up with the cards, but not the games. So sometimes I'm not really familiar with who these guys are. Anyway, Ceruledge, 33 for a light play. Let's see what else we got. Next up, we have the Skarmory from Surging Sparks as well. Card was anywhere from 10 to 12 bucks. Now about $17. I do think this is a really clean card. He doesn't get a lot of love. Man's looking chromed out. Just a really cool card in my opinion. That's still under, under 50 bucks. It's under 20 bucks. Probably gonna do another video for my favorite cards under 20 bucks. If any of these you see now, they'll probably also be on there if they're under $20. But figured I'd throw a few cheaper ones on here as well. Also from Surging Sparks, the Sfeel. I should have picked one of these up a while ago. They were about $5. Now looks like they're about $10 to $12. Probably still get one easily at a show for $8 to $10, or from a buddy of mine who pulls dupes or whatever. But really cute. And I think this card is going to have a cult following, the Alolan Dugtrio. They were kind of calling it like the Fabio Dugtrio or whatever it was. Really cool, really silly. Love the colors on it. $10 near mint. This card was $5. It doubled in price. Everything doubled in price. Doesn't mean anything, but I think long term people are going to want to own this card. And next up, we have a card from a set that I think is still undervalued. That is the Drowsy from Scarlet and Violet base. Most of the times, people see a box that's $100 or less and they think the set is garbage just because the box is cheap. But once they see the booster boxes reach double the price, $200-$300, that's when they actually start diving deeper into the set and trying to understand, okay, why is this going up in value? Well, it's because there are actually some dope cards in there, but you didn't realize it because everybody else didn't realize it. So most people, they buy what everybody wants, not what they want, because they kind of don't have their own personality. So if you guys have a favorite Pokemon or a favorite card or art that you like, you should just genuinely trade for it, buy it, whatever you got to do. Because most of the time, if you chase the most popular card from the set, you don't have a lot of room to go up from there because it's already properly valued or it's overvalued. But in this market, it seems that those are just going up anyway. So I'm wrong, but I think old school mentality, smart thing to do is buy what you like when this price is stable for a long time. And then if it happens to go up, great. If it goes down a little bit, that's cool too, because now you just bought something you liked. And if you bought it for $20 and now it's 10, you still like it. If you bought it for $500 and you're not really an Umbreon fan or a Pikachu fan, and now it's $200, $300 because of reprints, or there's 10,000 PSA 10s, and now you're pissed off because you just wasted all that money and you're like, damn, I don't even like this card. Why did I buy it? Well, tough. Here's a card I'm actually going to pick up ASAP. Is the Riolu. Super cute. He has some weights on the floor. Cool art. Kind of trashed this apartment. Poster of his big bro Lucario in the background. This was $10, looking like 22 now. Also doubled in price from Scarlet and Violet base, probably because the booster boxes are going up in price, because now everybody sees that if you hold sealed Pokemon from the beginning, it's a good investment at MSRP or under. If you're looking for the long term, holding for 2 years, 5 years, if you're just holding it for 6 months, most likely you're not gonna make any gains unless you're buying super hyped up stuff, but then you also run the risk of, losing half your money at the same time. So it's better to buy stuff you like and stuff at MSRP than trying to follow the train. Also from Scarlet and Violet base, we have the Miraidon EX. Really cool, cyberpunky, futuristic city art vibes with the Doge Hound. Again, not super familiar with all the new Pokemon, so if I butcher anything, guys, just let it rock, please. Yeah, another cool card. Lightly played, 29. Market price is around $20 right now. Not really skyrocketing or anything, but another card that I think is really cool, really clean for $20. And that's going to be it for today, guys. Just want to do a super quick one, get on here, and while I was looking through TCG Player, just looking at a bunch of cards I like, figured I'd make a video on cards that were under $50. Some of them are under $20, but all fits the script. Guys, let me know what you're buying down below. What do you think is a good value right now, and what are you keeping? What are you selling? Let me know.